Alrighty, how are y'all doing? So, this isn't Terraria. I know I said yesterday that we were probably going to be playing Terraria today. I decided against it, mostly because we are so close to wrapping up this whole challenge that we can probably finish this whole thing in, like, probably only a handful. Like, you'll probably be able to count the amount of remaining streams on a single hand. That this challenge is going to take, honestly, which is kind of crazy, but I feel like it's true. So, I kind of want to just binge through this, and see if we can finish this challenge up, and just be able to focus on other things in general, and then it'll be a lot easier to do other challenges, because we won't have this one, in the way. We'll be able to just do other things because there won't be this one anymore. As sad as that'll be in a way. But it'll also be fun to have it out of the way. So, we are coming off of the crushing defeat of realizing we can't get Registeel right away. We need to beat Winona in order to get Registeel. Okay, which is very annoying, because as you can see by the layout, Winona isn't our next gym battle, it's the following one. So, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. The reason as to why we need to beat Winona is we've unlocked all of the chambers for all of the Reggies, hence why we were able to get the other two. However, to specifically get Registeel, we need to come in here, read the Braille, stand in the middle of the room, and then use Fly. Except we can't use Fly out of battle yet. So, yeah. Need to beat Winona before we can get Registeel. Which is really annoying. But we did catch the other two at the end of yesterday's stream. So that is exciting at the very least. Where is my teleport spot? I hope it's still in Sootopolis. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So, today, we need to, clear out the seafloor cavern and release Kyogre. And then from there we need to obviously go catch Kyogre and also Rayquaza before we are able to... Because I'm pretty sure you're able to catch Rayquaza before you even fight Wallace. So we will need to go and do that. I have him written down here. We might need to wait until after. I'm not 100% positive, but I know we can definitely catch Kyogre before Wallace. Or, obviously, Groudon if you're playing the other one. So, we don't need this Skarmory on our team. That was just something that we could teach Thief to, or Fly to. I don't know where the hell Thief came from. Alright, this must have been where that guy was. We'll go ahead and put you back. It'll be handy to keep Gardevoir on us, for teleport in double battles. Yeah, because I think there is a double battle down there. And then obviously we need Dive to get there, and then we'll need Strength and Rock Smash once we're down there, so... Let's go! Immediate encounter. You know what? Let's actually explore Sootopolis for a second before we go. And by explore, I mostly mean hit the Pokemon. What are they selling over here? Ultra Balls. We're actually getting a little low on these. After catching those two legendaries. Oh, whoops, sorry. Off of it. What do we have? 80? Okay, that's not that bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's move these more effective ones to the top. Put our Master Ball I don't know what we're gonna use that on necessarily, but these two are gonna be our bread and butter, the Ultra Balls and the Timer Balls. What else do you have? Do you have these? Yeah, we're getting kind of low on these. Let's buy a handful more. We're kind of churning through those. Alright, cool. So, let's go to... Oh, and then there's Kiri. We can talk to her. Because I think she's the only way to... There's a couple berries that you can only get from her. I mentioned her, like, ages and ages ago. What's going on, Sebastian? So, we made some good progress at the tail end of the stream. We caught 2 of the Reggies. However, we sadly cannot catch the 3rd one right now, which is very sad. You just missed the explanation, but I'll go over it again. We were able to go and release the Reggies, no problem. However, to unlock specifically Reggie Steel, you need to be able to use Fly out of battle. And we can't do that until after we beat Winona. So we were able to catch these 2, but sadly Reggie Steel had to be pushed back all the way until post Gym 8. In the pre-Elite 4 section. So... that's really fun. Love that. It's literally... It made its own section, actually, because it is the only Pokemon that we need Fly to catch. So that's cool. Reggie Steel is its own one individual Pokemon section. But, you know, other than that little hiccup right at the tail end, we did at least get Regirock and Regice. And then we caught all the underwater things that we needed. We were able to just we only needed to do 1 evolution, and we could just do it in a single rare candy. So all we have left for this section right now is Kyogre and Rayquaza, and then we can fight what's his face? Wallace. But yeah, better than nothing. A little annoying that we have to put off what's his face, Reggie Steel, but at least we got his brothers. A heart scale, that'll definitely potentially come in handy. We got our stone evolutions out of the way. Yeah, we got all of the underwater catches. Right now we need to do Seafloor Cavern so we can awaken Kyogre. And then we gotta go catch his... get all up in his fishy business. But let's see. But yeah, I totally said yesterday that we were gonna play Terraria today, and then I decided not to. Because, we're getting really close to finishing this challenge, and I kinda want to just, like, power through and finish this. So we're probably gonna stream this until we're done. Not today. We're not gonna finish it today, but just, like, this is probably gonna be the game we focus on until I'm done, because we're only, like, a handful of streams away. Hold on, let me turn on some lights. It's kind of dark and dreary out today. There we go. Let me do the other one, too. Ooh, there we go. Okay, what is this place? This place is, always confuses me. I know, like, the way that we're supposed to go, but I can't remember if there's, like, hidden items or something anywhere that I want to grab on the way by. Oh, excuse me. I feel like I should be using Gardevoir. Because any of these things that resist, anything that resists, yeah, we won't be able to catch Groudon. But we'll be able to catch Kyogre. Well, I guess this way was just a big waste. Sadly, we won't be able to get Groudon. We will be able to get the other Ruby exclusive legendary, however, so that's fun. I need to just dip back into here, I think, so I can... Stuck, now I can go that way. Oh, but wait, but if I reset with this room... Come on, you. Don't think we wanna be in this room. I think it's the other room that we want to actually go through. Yeah. I don't think that room is important at all. This is the room that we want to be in. I'm pretty sure I remember this puzzle. It's kind of like... Yeah. This puzzle's like ingrained in my memory. Here we go. And then we have strength puzzle. Honestly, love me a good strength puzzle. Oh, it's not a double battle in this game. It's only a double battle in Emerald. Okay. In Emerald, the layout is a little different. Nice. Oh, right, I forgot that they were holding that. Ooh. Oh, and I had rough skin. Nice. They took recoil and rough skin. Hell yeah. Gardevoir OP. Alright, and then this is Earthquake, right? Yeah. Pretty sure that is Earthquake. Let's go ahead and do a couple of these. Or, only one. Well, no, we'll do one into you as well. And then we'll grab these. Very nice. Also pretty nice. Drop a save. If I somehow lose to Archie, we'll just reset and move a little closer. So he's gonna lead with Mightyena as well. His is quite a bit stronger. Oh, para. Oh, we got the full para too. Oh, nice. That's clean. I think this is GG at this point. Is Sharpedo gonna outspeed us? Yes, and he got a crit. Oh well. That's fine. We'll just punch him. Can't outspeed that, fool. Alright. Cool. There we go. There is Kyogre awakened. Everything is under terrible rainfall. Steven's gonna show up and be like, oh no! Come help me! Alright. Except we are gonna ignore that and we're gonna go underwater right here, because there's a rock right here that has an item in it. Alright, cool. And now... Alright. There's in the front for once. Teleport! Come back here to the Poke Center. And because this is Sapphire and not Emerald, we don't have to turn around and go immediately to Sky Pillar right after this. Or, well, we kind of do, but in a different sense. We can actually just come right down here and just go in the Cave of Origin and catch Kyogre. Where are my Repels? There we go. Is there any items in here? I think there is. No, actually, I don't think there are. Can't remember. I didn't bring anything with Flash, so I'm not going back. I actually don't really remember the direction. Oh, there is an item in here. Ah, okay, and I thought that's what it was. Love an emerald. get both of them going on. Yeah, for real. That part of it is really cool. Okay, yes, we do get Waterfall in here. So what did we get from Wallace when we beat him then? Is it freaking water bowls? Okay, as soon as we step on this tile, it will trigger the Kyogre battle. So let's save right for that. So that way you don't get into anything too dangerous. Okay, let's see. We've saved right before, so let's just rip a headbutt and see what it does. Okay, not bad. That's, like, perfect. That has got to be 1 health. Let's go ahead and Spore you. And I'm going to pull up the catch Quackalator real quick on the other screen. Boom. Ration 3-4. Kyogre. Full 45. We're gonna say exactly 1 health. Netball. Status asleep. 12% chance. Yeah, it must be Water Pulse. But I don't have that, do I? No, I don't. It must be. Because I know an Emerald Wand gives you the HM4 Waterfall there, but we just got that. First ball. Caught Kyogre on the first freaking ball. We love that. Let's go. You know what? Honestly, I should have had the nicknames, left the nickname screen up, because I want to nickname that thing First Ball. Wish I had something to get me out of here quickly. Don't have anything with dig or, any escape ropes on me. Oh, well. It's okay. There's nothing in here that we don't already have. It's just like Golbat and Sableye, I think. Cool. There we go. Now that we're out, we can just do this. Cool. Hell yeah. We have our Kyogre. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have... Okay, I shouldn't have actually saved right away, and I should have gone in with an empty spot in my party so we could have tried to re-roll for a good nature. But whatever. Yeah, should have definitely tried to re-roll for a good nature, but... Oopsie doopsie, I've already saved. It's too late now. No sense worrying about it. What am I doing? Oh yeah, pulling up the Pokédex so I know where the heck this thing goes. Or, well, I guess I can just do some math. 198 or 194. So this would be 5, 6. We're gonna go here. So this is, oh, well, no, because this one will be Groudon, which we can't get. Okay, I need to just look at the Pokédex. Pokédex Ruby, there we go. Screen smaller. Yes, I do want to visit the Name Raider and change its nickname. We'll be doing that. Oh, okay, no. So this is... Well, it still will... We'll still put it here for now. So this is Registeel. This is Latias. This one would be Latios, but we can't technically get that until the bonus section. So this one would be Kyogre. Groudon actually goes after Kyogre. So let's go catch Rayquaza. And we'll put that one right here after Kyogre. This one spot right here. And that will be the last Pokemon Dex entry. Or the last Pokemon by Pokédex number that we need to get before the post game. Alright, cool. So, what do we want to do? I guess we'll leave one of our Zigzagoons behind. What I'll do is we'll go catch Rayquaza, and then we will take instead of teleporting back right away, I will take the currents from Pacifilog over to Sootopolis, and then we'll nickname Kyogre, and then we'll teleport back. Or not Sootopolis. This is Sootopolis. Slateport, the other one that starts with S. Yeah, that's the plan. Do we have? Let's put Gardevoir back up front in case we run into any trainers that we haven't fought, along the way, because then we can fight him with Gardevoir instead of, Breloom that just does not need the experience at all. Oh shoot, what bike do we have? Okay, good. Phew! I was gonna say, we better have the Mach bike, because otherwise we need to go to Mauville first. I mean, wouldn't be the end of the world, but... I think so? I'm not sure, honestly. So we're gonna find out. I don't actually know if we can catch him right now, or if we need to wait until afterwards. If we can catch him now, then he's the last thing of this section. If we can't catch him now, then we've already finished this section, and we can just go, smack Wallace around real quick, and come back. So, it'll be a little annoying that we trekked up there for no real reason, but it won't be that terrible. Yeah, honestly, it's been a really long time since I've played Ruby Sapphire either. Or, well, not that long of a time. Because I played Ruby not that long ago. Oh, wait, what? Oh, did we go past the area to... for Sky Pillar? Where is it? Oh, can we... Where is Sky Pillar? Can we not even get there yet? Oh, shoot. Okay, no, I don't think we can get Rayquaza right now, then. Yeah, no, we might actually need to get some other badges before we catch Rayquaza. Let's say... Oh. Ah, the island? Oh, shoot. Huh? The island in which Sky Pillar is located on is blocked off by walls until the player enters the Hall of Fame. In Emerald and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, the player can access the land of Sky Pillar. Shoot, so we... Wait, what? Rayquaza's post-game? Oh! During the conflict... was between Groudon and Wallace and... Oh, damn. Yep. Shoot, yeah, we can only catch Rayquaza's post-game only. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm on Bulbapedia right now, and it's post-game only. We can only catch it after we've entered the Hall of Fame. Okay, damn. Okay, well that means we're done then. That means we finished this section. That's everything we needed. Yeah, that settles that. I guess we'll still take these, since we swam this far over towards Pacifilog, we'll go ahead and, I'll still take those currents over to the other town there, Slateport, and we'll still nickname Kyogre. Just because we came this far, we might as well. We can still just teleport back after. And this time, it doesn't matter if we mess up and don't go the direct way that we need to for the Reggies, because we don't need to go that way. And actually, going other ways will probably lead to some trainers we haven't fought. Maybe I should put Thunderbolt up front right now. You'll go down to just anything. I mean, look at this. That thing hard enough, it'll go down. Jeez. Or I guess that can be the the fourth move. We'll have the 3 water HMs and recover. Why not? Ooh, hello. Obviously, that one doesn't count towards the pickup total. Oh, Clear Body's a good one to trace. Oh, which actually, maybe we should run over to Moz Deep and go into... That is not a good ability to trace. Not that it matters. We should go over to Moz Deep and head over into Shoal Cave and pick up the other half of the shell bell that we need. Oh, battle animations, yeah, that is a good point. We'll turn those, try to remind me again when we get to the gym. When we're actually doing the gym, remind me again then. You know what, screw it, I'll just turn them on now. Because I totally forgot to for Tate and Liza yesterday. We'll just turn them on now. Okay, so that means... we are ending this section with 169 dex entries. Nice. And then I think... Yeah, we no longer have anything. The only difference in total is, from now on, is if you're playing Sapphire. So we no longer have anything unevolved. Well, until we get to Beldum, and then our dex entry total is going to be a lot higher than our actual total. We'll only have the one Beldum, sadly. Alright. Cool. Made it to Slateport. That's his house, right? Name Raitor. Go ahead and name you... We'll do the little ones. First... Let's do this bit in all caps, I don't care. First ball. Nice. Cool. We have first ball the Kyogre. Very, very cool. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We'll head back over here to Sootopolis. And we'll go beat up the gym leaders. Let's see, you go there. Where's my amulet coin? Is that in my regular bag, or did I put that in here? Looks like I put it in here. Oh, right, I want to go get the other thing, too. Put that away, and... Excuse me. Those away. Those away. You know what? I put this elixir away. I've been carrying that for 2 years. Yes, Shoal Cave. Just remember that. I was gonna grab something. Litcoin? Where are you hiding? Oh, I think somebody's holding it. Oh, I think Swampurt's holding it still. Oh, Swampurt's not holding it. Somebody is. That arm's just super blind. This is where I hate that this game doesn't have the little item icons. I'm probably just super blind. It's probably right here somewhere. I hope not. Somebody's probably holding it, but because there's no move items feature in this game either, I'm gonna have to go through each box one at a time. Mystic water still. Can't just go to move items mode and have it, like, show everybody that's holding any item. I don't know why anybody in this box would be it. Thought, if anything, Swampert would have it. So the fact that Swampert is not holding it has me very confused. Yeah, it's just the incense. Well, I guess I can take this Miracle Seed off of Breloom, considering it doesn't even know a single grass damaging move anymore, huh? Where the hell is my amulet coin? Maybe I did throw it away on accident. Because no, it isn't here in box 6 either. I must have accidentally thrown it away or sold it or something. Or did I ever pick one up in the first place, actually? Now that I think about it? Maybe I just never had one. I feel like I did, but maybe I just never had it to begin with. I don't have any Pokemon left in the daycare. My only plausible guess is I never had one to begin with, or I threw it away / sold it. Because we've looked at every Pokemon in my box and in my party, and I don't have it on anybody. He's holding the Miracle Seed, and he's holding the other thing there. Okay, let's grab the stuff for a Shell Bell. I know where to get it. I know where to get it. We need to go all the way back to the starting town and talk to Mom. Which is why I'm wondering if I just never bothered to do that. Because I think you can only get it after you beat your dad's gym. So, like, I'm wondering if we just never went back and talked to Mom after beating dad's gym. And for some reason I just assumed that I had one. Is that all 4 of those? That's only 3 of them. Okay. This last one still. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I messed that up. Alright, let's try that again. Not immediately mess it up again like a doofus. Oh, here's the last one. Whoops. We can use up the rest of these super repels, why not? Okay. Okay, so there's all of those that we need. Now we just gotta grab this item and not mess it up like a doofus. There we go. Ooh, big pearl. Cool. We can trade all of these in for Gel Bell. Bada boom. That clears up a little bit of inventory space for us. Yeah, I'm thinking we must have just never grabbed it. That's the only logical thing that makes any sense. That or I got rid of it somehow like an idiot. I don't really want to travel all the way back to freaking Little honestly. Yeah, I really don't want to travel all the way back to Little Root Town, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna bother. You know what? Screw it. I don't really care. Alright. We are intentionally gonna fail these puzzles so we can fight all the trainers. I still want the money. We'll just have to be, without the boost from, Amulet Coin. But that's fine, because we have, like, what, 60 or plus something nuggets in the PC? I'm really not that worried about money. What I should be worried about, however, is move usage. We should actually dip back to the PC and PP up both Thunderbolt and Psychic in God of War here. And we should honestly start brainstorming a good 4th move for once we can finally get rid of Young and need. I feel that. We should be brainstorming a good 4th move for once we can finally get rid of Teleport. Yeah, we have 92 nuggets. I don't think I need to worry about an amulet soon. Max out Thunderbolt. And we'll max out Psychic as well. Whoops. Okay, there. Now we're in a really good spot. Well, you know what? I guess it would probably just make the most sense to complete this one and then fail the next one. Oh, never mind. I screwed myself. I was gonna say, and we can just, like, work our way down, but I guess this is fine. There we go. 24 move uses is a lot better. I don't know what I want to use for our last move. I guess we could check its hidden power type. Honestly, I'll probably just use PKX for that. And see if its hidden power is worth using. Because then I can also see what the, like, damage amount is. Obviously, I won't change its hidden power type or damage amount if it is bad, because that would involve changing its IVs, which I'm not going to do, but... My issue with Shadow Ball is... Oh, I think oh, you know what? That's fine. I want it to go down here. The issue with Shadow Ball is it's physical in this generation. So, while it is a good coverage move, in theory, it's not going to be hitting off of our better stat, and it isn't going to be getting boosted by Calm Mind. I'm going to go ahead and give you the Shell Bell, I guess. So, yeah, I like, almost said Shadow Ball myself, but just the fact that it's not being boosted at all is just, like, just doesn't feel worth it. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do that. I meant to use, Psychic for that, though. Return would also be physical, so that's why I'm thinking hidden power, because depending on what our hidden power type is, we might have a really, really good special coverage move. We might have a completely useless physical move. So I'm definitely curious to check our hidden power type, to see what we've ended up with. Because it is probably really good. Honestly, there's a good chance we'll probably be able to just sweep Wallace's whole team with just Gardevoir here. Because we can just Psychic our way through Wish Cache, and then everything else will just go down to Thunderbolt, pretty much. Especially after a couple Calm Minds, and we'll be able to heal ourselves up with our item. And peace. For what? Checking IVs. Yeah, I'm just gonna, you can check, technically you can check your hidden power type, like, without any NPC help, because you can just deduce what it is. If you just, like, look up online, like, oh shoot, like, hidden power type checker, it'll, like, give you a, like, list of, like, fight this type Pokemon, and then if you're super effective, go fight this type next. If you're not very effective, fight this type next. If you're neutral damage, fight this type next. And then you eventually just fight so many different types in a row that that eventually you will know, like, oh, it's neutral against this type, but super effective against that one, but resists against this one. That means I have this type. And then obviously if you ever hit an immunity, then it's like, well, there's only one thing that is immune to this type, or that this type is immune to, or whatnot. So, like, you can just figure it out naturally. I'm just a little lazy for that. Let's see, I think I have PK Hex. Let's check it. Let's see. Where is it? Pokemon stuff. Other PK Hex. Bada boom. Oh, no, apparently there is another surprise. It's fine. Oh, wait, right, I need to close the game before it will let me open it, so let's go ahead and do that. Professor Oak, save. Boom, drag that on here. Party. You. Stats. Ah, yeah, so our hidden power is just a worse Shadow Ball, so cool. Definitely don't want that. What do we got? You actually have a fairly decent hidden power. I mean, grass is not very useful on a water type, though, I suppose. But in theory, that's not bad. Yours is pretty terrible. We get on our legendaries. Yours is pretty bad. Yours is also pretty bad. And yours is terrible. They also have great IVs. Love that. Well, that 26 special attack is not terrible. Oh, an NPC that tells you your hidden power type was platinum. Let's go ahead. Let's back up. Alright. Time to go beat up Wallace. Oh, right, and we're gonna attempt doing RNG manipulation after this. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try it. It has been a long time since I've done this gym in this game. I need to stop and just map things out for a minute. I think we want to do this like... The gist of it is the same. Oh, okay, I've messed up. The gist of it is the same, you just need to do it in a different... The pattern is different. Do it like this. That's not what I want. That rock there is messing me up big time. I need to be able to get back over to the other side. That's why I was doing this at first. then I run into this same issue. Because I won't be able to backtrack. Ideally, I would do this. Oh, but yeah, that just screws me anyway. Okay. I just do this to begin with. No, because now I can't get back this way. Yeah. I'll open up the staircase, but I won't be able to get to it. Yeah, but now I just fall through. Wow, it has been a long time since I've done this one. The Emerald one I know how to do no problem. It's been a long time since I've done this one, though. So, do we have to go from this side? Oh, it looks like we need to go from this side. Yeah, okay. We just needed to go from the other side. That took me way too long to realize. Just start from the other side, doofus. Okay. I'm fairly certain that we have everything that we need before we can do Wallace. There were 2 more Pokemon that I thought we were able to obtain, but it seems that I was incorrect. So, the new Pokemon that we needed to get for this section were Starmie, we've gotten. Oh, Ludicolo as well, which we have way up here. I scrolled past him already. Ludicolo and Starmie we finally got. I'll scroll way back down to relevant things. Vampirl, can't get either of its evolutions until the bonus section. We'll only be able to get one of them anyway. Relicanth, Chinchou family, and then these 2 Reggies. Sadly, we can't get this one yet. And then our box art legendary. And sadly, we can't get the other one at all. And we can't get Rayquaza quite yet either. Cool. Yeah. Looks like we're all set. Let's send it. Oh, that is actually really solid. Because now if he sets up rain at any point... Oh, that's less solid. But if he sets up rain at any point... Oh, that's also really less solid. Okay, there we go. Phew. Anywho, as I was trying to say, if he sets up rain at any point, that's gonna benefit us as well, because we copied the Swift Swim. Okay, that was much too late. Oh, okay, nice. We dropped it by 1. Much too late. That did nothing for you. That was the only thing that he has that won't just immediately drop to +1 Thunderbolt. So, I think we're fine. Swept this whole gym with an underlevel Pokemon. Okay, well, this didn't go down to a +1 Thunderbolt either, but, you know, it went down to 2 of them. Very, very solid. Own Milotic leveled up in the back. Final gym badge. Can now use Waterfall, and yep, he gives us Water Pulse. Okay, that's a little ridiculous. Anywho. Well, I guess I could have already taught this to Milotic here. I'm gonna get rid of Twister, because Twister. I could cheat in Groudon, but I'm not gonna do that. I said this yesterday, it may have been after you left. For the bonus section, while I am gonna get a little kooky with things, I don't want to go, like, too crazy. So we're still probably gonna exclude all version exclusives. We still will probably continue to ignore all of those. Oh, let's update the loadout, the layout. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore all of the version exclusives still, and those are pretty much like the only big ones that we're gonna leave out. Just because I would need to either play an entire separate run of Ruby going for just the version exclusives, or I would need to just cheat them in. So I don't really want to cheat them in. That feels like the bonus section is already kind of against the spirit of the challenge in a way. But I feel like just outright cheating them in altogether is completely against the spirit of the challenge. And so far, all I've used PK Hex for is checking IVs and whatnot of things, and I want to keep it that way. I don't, even once we get to the bonus section, we're not going to use PK Hex to just outright cheat things in. That just feels completely against all spirits of everything. So yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to try to make it so, while yes, we will allow interactions with other save files once we get to the bonus section, I'm not gonna just straight up trade things over from another save file that we wouldn't be able to catch here. There is one thing that I might allow, that is a little cheeky, and by a little cheeky, I mean very cheeky, and does technically allow for us to catch one version exclusive, which has quite the expansive family. So, we may end up getting one version exclusive down the line, but we're not going to end up with Groudon. Well, and technically two, because we will end up using the Eon ticket to get the other Lati, which is technically a version exclusive. So we'll get a couple version exclusives, but only ones that I can somehow find a way to obtain in this game. Actually, we can catch Groudon. Never mind. Yeah, we can catch Groudon. We're not going to cheat it in. We're going to catch it. Okay, I totally forgot about that for a minute. But yeah, there is a way for us to catch Groudon here in Sapphire that is almost cheating. But okay. But is not fully cheating. But we're not gonna just cheat one in. That's a little too lame. That was probably, like, the worst way of getting here, but whatever. Oh, wait, no. Not that way. Oh, shoot. I need to grab something before we get too far away from any PC. Oh, no. They're not out of the picture. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've got ideas. We're getting both of those two. Don't you worry. Let's see. Where is you? Have sweet scent, correct? Yes. Come with me. Let's move this. Is this right here? Is Salaman's family first? Yes. Oh, and then. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, no. Milotic is, I think, at like a perfect level. Or almost. I think it's like practically. Meteor falls. Yes. 25 to 35. So we can we can repel trick out some lower level Bagons and try to get some higher level ones. Let's actually pull up the encounter calculator. That way we can get a good look at it together. Add on for everybody as well. Thing I don't actually need to close the hiding. There we go. Encounter calculator. This way we can get a good, proper look at everything. We can see each individual encounter slot. But yeah, we got Bagon time, and then potentially do a little other fun as well. We were playing Sapphire. We want balls. This one? No. No. What? Where's the one that has Bagon? Oh, it's because I'm still on surfing, that's why. Okay, it is this one. Okay. So, we've got level 30 is 10% encounter. 35 is also 10%, and then 25 is actually the lower. If we do Repel Trick 34, we'll have a 15% chance of encountering Bagon, but they will all be level 35. Every single one of them. So that'll be pretty handy. That way we can catch them at the highest possible level. That will be very, very good. I'm going to take this EXP share off. Okay. Let me head up to... Way, buddy. Alright, now we gotta head over to Meteor Falls. Totally forgot that there's still some traders left here. Okay, tracing Levitate against a ground type is pretty handy. Oh, nice. And our Shell Bell will almost counteract the sandstorm damage. Kinda did. Definitely mitigated it a lot. Gotta get through here. Gonna repel on. Repel trick work. Oh, shoot. You know what? I just realized we should have brought a freaking... Oh, we should have brought, Volbeat with us. Yes, it does work if it is the exact same level. A repel will prevent anything that is lower level than your lead Pokemon from showing up. So if it is exactly the same, that is fine, and that will still show up. But where I happen to be one level under, that works fine as well. I just wouldn't be able to use Linoone here, or Gardevoir, or obviously Breloom, since they are 36 and above. Okay, now, one of these rooms... I open this up. You guys aren't going to be able to see this at first, but it's fine. Okay, so that's the first room. Basement, first floor. Oh no. Oh, is it not surfing? Is it regular? Oh, this is... That's the wrong... I just swore that there was an area where I could get... Oh, okay. Yes, so I think it is... That's this area then, right? Let's see. First floor 2. Yeah, that's this one. This is the one we're in. Right? With all the little puddle things? Yeah. Okay. So. Need to figure out how to... Um... Hmm. Let's see. Um... Well, I'm not seeing any way to mess with the real-time clock, but I've done it before. I'll have to see it if I'm setting. Hmm. Oh wait, hold on. I may have found it. I just saved, right? I think so, yeah. Maybe? No, not that one. Let's see if it works. Aha! Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. I don't know. I've tried this before and I don't think it worked. let's see, window capture, Pokey Finder. I don't think this wanted to work. Yeah, it just wants to show that. It doesn't want to show... other ones, though. Care about this a different one. Oh, I see. Okay, no, I'm just dumb. Okay, there we go. This is what we want. Gen 3 Wild. So, we're gonna try to RNG a shiny Lonatone. This Lonatone right here is 12.99 advances, or 12.29. Sorry, not 12.90. So I think we have. I think Eon Time is already set up. Nope. Go. This is probably going to make, like, no sense at all, but that's okay. Doesn't need to make sense to everybody. Probably going to be really hard to see, too. I don't think I can really zoom it in much. Yeah, that's fine. All you guys needed to really see, I can probably just close this one, is we wanted this this number right here. This is the Lonatone that we're going to be trying to go for. We're going to take that number, and we're going to put it in right here. Bam. I didn't save it. That's okay. Bam. Set this pre-timer to that. And this calibration will update as we go. We'll set it to 0 for now. Because we're definitely going to hit the wrong one a couple times. Okay, so. What we're going to do now is we can minimize that for a second. Let's go ahead and switch Oddish to the front, so that way it's nice and quick for the resets. It's over here. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start this timer here, and it is going to start beeping. Let me turn on the beeps. I don't know how loud these beeps are going to be, so apologies ahead of time if these beeps are, like, ripping your ears out. I thought I already had one set up for you. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. Okay, cool. So, we're going to start Eon Timer, and it is going to start beeping. It's going to beep 6 times. And on the 6th beep, I'm going to soft reset the game. And then we are going to be in business. So let's go ahead and click start. We're going to get ready to soft reset. And we got to rush through the title screen. It's a really quick reset, which is kind of handy. Don't want to use speed up because that is going to mess everything up. Okay. Oh, I don't have a free spot in my party. Oh, no. Yeah, shoot. I forgot we don't have a free spot in our party. Yeah, I don't have a free spot. Shoot. Okay. That's okay. Let's go free up a spot in our party and come back. We'll also grab Volbeat as well for the Bagon room. So, We are doing RNG manipulation to try and get a shiny Lonatone. The shiny Lonatone isn't actually for this game. It's for me to just have on my other games. But obviously, Lonatone is only in Sapphire. So I figured once we got to the point in this game that we had access to that specific room, we would go for a shiny Lonatone there. And I would spread Pokérust to it, and then send it over to some of my other games, just so that I could have a shiny Lonatone for my collection, and have Pokérust. So, essentially, how RNG manipulation works in these games is in Ruby and Sapphire. This is gonna get very technical, very fast, and I'm pretty dumb, so I won't be able to explain it, like, perfectly. If you want a much more in-depth, detailed, explanation, definitely check out the YouTube channel I'm a Blissey. They are like an RNG god, and they will teach you everything you need to know. But I will give you a quick rundown. So, essentially, TLDR, the RNG in the Gen 3 Hoenn games is horribly broken. It's slightly different between RS and Emerald, how they are broken, but either way, terribly broken. The big issue that Ruby and Sapphire suffers is that... I don't think we need... Oh, wait, no, we do, because we need Rock Smash to get back over there, don't we? Shoot. Need Waterfall, too. I'll just teach somebody else Rock Smash. Do that. I have somebody else that I can teach Rock Smash. I was afraid it was just Breloom. I mean, I guess we can just leave... We'll leave Gardevoir here for now. And we'll just walk back down to here to grab Gardevoir and then teleport back to, what's it called from there? Okay. Anywho, back to my explanation. So, the RNG in the Hoenn games, the Gen 3 Hoenn games, is horribly broken. Emerald even more so than Ruby and Sapphire. Ruby and Sapphire only run into an issue if you have a dead battery. So that is why I needed to figure out how to shut the battery off on the emulator. So that way it would read as having a dead battery, so that way I can do RNG manipulation. You can technically do it with a live battery, but I have no idea how to. That is way outside my RNG pay grade, and so I have no idea how that works. That's some real complex maneuvering, so I was not about to figure out that on the fly, but I do know how to do it with a dead battery, because I've done it a lot in Ruby, and, you know, it's the same, we're just blue instead of red, pretty much. So, yeah, I want to get Shiny Lonatone. Essentially, the way that RNG manipulation works is you use, where'd it go? We use this program, to look at, make this full screen for a second, or as full screen as it'll go. We use this program to look at the RNG instances of the game. So we put in the location we want to go to, we put in the method, the encounter method, which for Ruby and Sapphire you want to do Wild 1. You put in your encounter type, so grass, which caves count as grass, rock smash, surfing, all of the different types of rods, and then so we filter for shiny. And star and square only really make a difference in if you're sending it all the way up to sword and shield only, and if you're not sending it to specifically sword and shield, it literally does not matter. So that is why we're going for, we need to go for this one, because this is a super freaking long wait. This is insane. This is a super short wait. But sadly we needed Waterfall to get here. So that's why we had to put this off for so long. But if you are playing Ruby Sapphire and you have a dead battery, you always have this exact same starting seed, which is a blessing and a curse, because that makes it really easy to know where you're going to start. So then all you need to know is your trainer ID and secret ID to determine. The secret ID is only if you care about shiny, which obviously that's the whole point of this. So we, okay, losing my thought process again. But, right, so because we always start with the same initial starting seed, it's easy to determine where we are, but we are super limited on our options. Where in Emerald, you have a similar issue. You always start with a starting seed of 0 in Emerald. But Emerald has a lot more at its disposal to change that, where Ruby and Sapphire don't really, or at least I don't know how to do that. Well, I kind of do, but not enough that it's worth it, from what I gather. And we would definitely need Fly. And for a Pokemon like this, I think it's a little too far out, that it wouldn't really be worth it. It's just easier to go for one like this. Especially since I don't care how good it is, I just want one for my collection. So, yeah. Anywho, so what the timer does is the timer whoa. What? There we go. That was weird. The timer helps us hit the frame that the other program helps us find. We use the timer to hit it reliably. So that is a brief, very terrible explanation rundown on what everything is. It will make a lot more sense once we do a few more attempts. So, now we're ready to give this another proper first attempt. So, save the game in the location that we need to be in. We're going to go ahead and start the timer and get ready to soft reset. I don't actually know what I should have this, my, like, game type set to, my system type set to. So we might be kind of doing this really wrong. Let's see. System set to. NDS slot 2. I don't think that's what I want it set as. I probably want it set as... Change that to... Okay, so we're gonna catch this Lonatone. Actually, we're not, because I want to do another one with this other setting instead. So we're not actually gonna catch it. Which this is actually what, speedrunners will do, is that they will, RNG manipulate a Mudkip with really good IVs, at the start of their runs. Okay, so, not shiny, that is to be expected. Where we are not going to keep this Lonatone, I'm just gonna absolutely doink it with this Master Ball, because we are gonna reset without saving, so we're gonna get this Master Ball back. I don't feel bad about just hitting it with a Master Ball, so that way it's a nice quick catch. Because now what we need to do... So we need to look at this Lonatone. We need to get this open again. Make this a little bit smaller. Adjusting this. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Or, well, we're just going to change it entirely, because we're going to open this. Properties. And let's change that over to IV Calculator. Now we need to find the IVs of the Lonatone. So, let's see, let me get this off the screen for a second. That out of the way. I'm gonna move this over here for me. So, this is what we gotta do. We're gonna change the Pokemon to Lunatone. What was its nature? Its nature was mild. We gotta set that in here. Bam, mild. It's level 33, so we put that down here. And then we just put in its stats. So 98, 49, 45, 81, 71. Get those all right. 98, 40, 49, 45, 71, or 81, 71, 58. Okay, find IVs. Now, let's go back to the other Pokefinder window. Might just open two. We'll see. I decided. Switch this back to the other one. Bam. That will have auto-populated into here. The IV ranges that we got. We're going to uncheck Shiny, and we're going to go ahead and hit Generate. So, these are the different frames that we could have hit. Now we need to determine which one we did hit. And the tricky question is going to be between this one or this one, because they are functionally the same. We know that it isn't this one or this one, however, and obviously it wasn't the Golbat, but we know it isn't either of these two because these ones aren't the right level. As you can see, just barely peeking out at the bottom there, our Lonotone was level 33. So it has to be either this 1459 or this 1499. And what were we aiming for again? We were aiming for 1229. So most likely it was the closer of the two. So we're gonna go ahead and put in 1459 here to this frame hit button, or this frame hit bar. And we're gonna click update, and that is gonna put in a calibration for us. And now we just do it all again. Alright, so now we should be a lot closer than we were last time. Okay, Golbat. 35 female. This is also handy because where Golbat is a Pokemon that has a gender ratio, that is another useful bit of information because you can tell, you can like look and compare, was this one female or male? And that's even more handy in cases where you have, That's even more handy in cases where you have something that has a more or less common gender ratio. Like starters and whatnot, because if you get a female one, it really helps narrow down your search results. So now we're just going to go ahead and do this again. We are going to switch this over to calculator, which I think is multiple. I'm just gonna open two windows. IV count. IV count. Now we can have two windows going. We're gonna set this one to Golbat. Bam. What level is he? 35. Set that there. 35. Let's get this out of the way. Impish nature. Let's go. Cool. Put in the stats. 98, 62, 64, 50, whoops, 53. Probably wish you luck in the shiny Lonotone. Have to go. Well, fair enough. Glad you stopped by. Hopefully we can get this shiny Lonotone nice and quick. Yep. Find IVs. Valid. And generate. Interesting. Nothing show up at all. Oh, weird. We hit... We hit encounter method 4. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. Weird. Run that back. No idea how that happened or how to get around that. Hopefully we just get lucky and don't have that happen again. Regular loan. Alright, let's see. Lunatone. Nature is quiet. It said what? 139. You can also use the scroll wheel, which is kind of handy. 661. Probably should have just typed that one instead of scrolling as far up. But 78. Oh, 09, 56, 61. Find IVs. The other window. Lunatone 39. Right here. This is most likely the one we hit. So we're getting closer. We're looking for 12.99, and this time we hit 12.68 instead of last time we'd hit something different. Let's check the other two just in case. Okay, yeah. Nothing came up here. Good. This is almost certainly the one we hit. This is the only one that's level 39. So we'll type in 1268. Getting closer. That out of the way. This out of the way. I don't know why I did that now. There we go. Don't know why I did that reset early. That may have been a little late. This was regular Lunatone. It's once we get like 5 or so off in either direction, we can kind of just keep ripping it. Like that one felt a little late. When you've done enough RNG, you get to a point where you can... What's going on with my IV calculator? Calculator is messed up. It's gonna pop back up. Got it back. Now where actually is... There we go. IV calculator. Hello. We're Lunatone again. Lunatone. 35. In nature, docile. Let's get that out of here. Let's see my stats. What's that last one? 7 at the... Let's see my other ones. So 104... 47, 57, 78, the cursed number, and then 57. Vivies. This one back. Let's actually see that under this one. There we go. Make this bigger again. It's kind of a little hard to see. I like zoom in. No, I can't. Okay, this is the only thing we hit. This is 1 frame late. We're looking for 1229 and we hit 1230. So like this is what I mean. Now that we're this close, we can just stop adjusting and we can just keep ripping it and eventually... Whoops, that was the wrong button. Bu-bu-bu-bu-bum. This is, and this is. And eventually, this little guy's gonna have a blue eyeball. So, let's go ahead and keep ripping it. Technically, you're supposed to do some other little shenanigans to, like, account for the frames that the sweet scent animation takes, but half the time I don't even really bother with that. I just keep letting it rip. Actually, what we can do now as well is we can just go ahead and clear all of these search filters, and let's generate, let's generate with, like, 1200 as our initial advances, and, like, 1250 as our max advances. So now we'll be able to see the 50 frames between 1200 and 1250. And at... where is it? You look here in the shiny column, we'll see at 1229, we have our star shiny Lonotone. So we've encountered a level 37 Lonotone. That is probably this one that was 2 frames early. We were either 2 frames early or what's this, 5 frames late? I'm more inclined to say we were 2 frames early, but either way, that's close enough to just rip it, just run it again. Sorry I'm quite quiet in this section. This is just such a short reset. I need to be focused to the beeps. There's not much time between the beeps. But hopefully we get this nice and quick, and then we can just move on to go catch our Bagons. You see why I needed that extra spot in my party. Well, that's a Golbat. Level 35? Yeah, there's a couple 35 Golbats around. We were either like this one that's like 5 early, or there's this other one that's like 7 or so late. This is the one we're after. Oh, I should have looked at for genders, because right, as I literally mentioned, Golbat, having a gender helps you kind of differentiate a little better. Excuse me. Ready, come on. Come on, let's get this. I want to take a break here in a minute, but I want to catch this before we do. Unless it's be too big of a nightmare. Oh yeah, yeah. Like here, let's just check this again. Where are those 235s? Yeah, so this one here is male, and this one here is female. So we're hitting this one that's like 5 early. We've hit this one a couple times now. If I really want to, we can try to do another calibration, but I don't know if we really need to. If we keep hitting that same Golbat over and over again, I might calibrate again. But it is very, very likely that we're just... Like, human error definitely allows for a good amount of wiggle room. That... Okay, this is a 38 male Golbat. We haven't hit this one yet. Check this in a second. Hold on, I just caught a whiff of myself. I'm a little stinky. Put on some deodorant. Here we go. Alright. 38 male Golbats. Probably this one? Yeah, that's the only super close 38, and it is male as well. Well, it's probably this one that was like 3 early. On Blue-Eyed Moon. I think I can probably speed up once we've used Sweet Scent, but just for the sake of things. Just for the sake of safety, I won't. Alright, let's see. Come on, Blue-Eyed Moon. Okay, that's a Golbat again. Not that same, yeah. Timer a little bit, guys. That way it's not so loud. We're gonna go ahead and adjust for this one. As we keep hitting the same 35 female Golbat, this is the only... Oh, wait, no. Shoot, there's actually 2. It could be this one. It could be that. Ooh, I didn't actually notice that there were 2. See, now that's really annoying, because if we're hitting this one... Okay, easy way to check, though. One of them's Lax and one of them's Bashful, so we'll catch this one. And we'll see what we get. We'll see if it's Lax or Bashful. Okay, so this is Bashful. This is the further away one. Yeah, this is that one. You know what? Screw it. Let's just let's calibrate for that. Why not? Didn't notice that that other one right before me was also, by female. Come on, Blue-Eyed Moon. This one's 33. Oh. Well, there's a couple options that this could be. This could be... We gotta check to see if it's modest or sassy. If it's modest, I'm not gonna calibrate. If it's sassy, I might. Okay. Modest. So, whoops. Whoops. So yeah, that's 2 frames late. We're not going to calibrate for that one. That's really close. There's definitely a good chance that I am just... We need to be hitting a 1/60th of a second button press. So it is very, very, very easy to mess up on. That is level 40 male. Where the hell did you come from? This one must have been a different method. No, or we were super late and hit that brave one. We could have been super late and just hit that brave one. Let's see. We were. Strange. I don't know why I was so late. That was definitely human error, because we got super close before. You guys can't see. Okay, here we go. Oh, just another regular one. Come on. Come on, blue-eyed moon. $33. Then this one? Which is, again, quite far off. Is it that lonely one? It's probably this lonely one. Yep. Let's see. Come on, blue-eyed moon. A regular-eyed moon. B. Lonotone is probably this one. I'm gonna keep track. I'm gonna start keeping track of the Lonotone levels. Seeing. Which I haven't done a whole lot of RNG on an emulator like this before, so could also be. I have done a little bit though. Did get a shiny Mudkip. 7. That has to be. B2. Let's check. Docile. It's this one farther away, so that's what, 5 away? Let's say screw it and calibrate for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. See if I let's get the tiniest bit closer. Why I keep doing preemptive resets. $38. Probably this one. Now we're undershooting, so we went over a little too far, and now we've... We'll give it a couple tries before I collaborate again. Made a little off that one, but fine. Good chance that this attempt is off. Funky. Okay, so that's so we just hit the same one twice in a row. 33 male. I think we might have. Oh, because this... No, none of these other ones are a male one, though. Screw it. Which this isn't integral to the challenge, so if need be, I can just, like, put this on the back burner and just, like, do this some other time. So, this one. Lead again. We'll do a few more attempts of this, and then we'll... We'll at least go catch some bagons, maybe, and come back. Okay, so we just hit the same one twice in a row again. What's that? We gotta be, we're so close. We're so close. This is like that moment in SpongeBob where, like, Patrick's, like, so close he can almost taste it. That's how I'm feeling right now. Golbat male 33. Same look. Skirting around. So close. Come on. Just want to get this so we can actually move on. Same one again. Just keep jumping back and forth. That just shows how close we are. Oh! Got a little too trigger happy on that one. There we go. Come on. Feeling it. That was a 35 female. that in mind. We have time to check for another. Yes! There we go! Oh, nice. Let's see. Let's go for a Spore. Okay, it boosted its defense, and it's a rock type, so it should definitely live a Headbutt. Nice. Probably live a second Headbutt, too. Nice! Still asleep. Cool. Okay, I kind of wanted to bring some dive balls with me for this and kind of forgot. So let's see how the netball does. Nice. I don't think it'll have any contact moves, I don't think. So we shouldn't need to worry about it getting Effect Spore poisoned. Okay, now that we're in the battle, we can use Speed Up all we want, though. Oh, that's so exciting. Let's go. Nice. Let's go. And then if we go ahead and look at this, we'll go ahead and make smaller and move that. Obviously, it's a little hard to see when it's small like this. Oh, my headphones are dying. But as we can... Oh, don't minimize it. If you want to show things off, do it. As you can see, we are level 35 with a Bashful Nature and Shiny. So that has got to be our Lonatone. So there we go. There's that out of the way. Hell to the yeah. Let's save. Bada boom. So this Lonatone is not going to be staying on this save file, so don't get used to it. It is for one of my other saves to have instead, not actually to keep on here. Where's my thing to charge my headphones? Plugged in here somewhere. Hold on. There it is. It's all angled up. 50 million other cords back there. Alrighty, cool. Let's go ahead and we can get all that junk. That as well. Very freaking nice. Cool. So now we can move on finally. I'm going to take my short little break. It's a few minutes earlier than what I really wanted to take it at, but, you know, that's fine. We just got a shiny. You know what? We'll go ahead and we'll leave it, we'll leave this up while I, throw up the AFK. Kind of tuck this down here, I guess. I don't know really where I want to put this. I guess we'll put it right there. Above the moon. But, yeah, there. Go ahead and look at that. Let's mute old Chip Boy. Here's that button right there. And I'll mute myself, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright. So, let's see. Whoops, not that. Chip Boy's mouth moving again. That AFK symbol out of here. We've already saved, but we're going to save again. So I'm going to go ahead and close and reopen this, because... Here? Yeah. Auto detect. Turn that back. It's gonna... Okay. Back on like that. There we go. Now we should have our real-time clock back on. Not that it super matters. No. We don't. Well, Interesting. I guess it doesn't really matter. Convert our save file, maybe? I've been meaning to change the name of this save file for a while anyway. Do that. Save. And this save file instead. Have our clock back, or do I just have two save files for no reason? Two save files for no reason. That is 0% different from the other one. Okay, go back to this one then. Well. Oh yeah, I see. So it's shut off in here. It shouldn't be. Tap on. Save. Save. Save? What if I don't? What if I don't do auto detect? What if I just do regular? Turn that back on? Open it back up? Then it like force it to be on? Hey, there we go. We forced it back on. Okay, sick. Save now. I'm gonna close it again. And now, yeah, we should be able to do that. I hope. Please. Please don't have just shut it back off. We mint. We are good to go. We've got our clock back on, and we still have our Lonatone. I am a G. Okay, cool. Sick. Nice. Now, we just gotta get to the Bagon chamber and catch 3 Bagons. I think there's some items around here, I want to say, question mark. There's an old couple that we can ignore. There's this guy that I don't think we can ignore. Ew, I don't really love that. That's okay. Okay, he's just got 2 of them. Was kind of hoping the level up would be enough to, you know, make us one-shot. Guess not. So we're the cursed level. Right, here we go. This is the Bagon chamber. Aim for Dragon Claw. We're gonna go ahead and put you in the front. And you second. And we just need to get, perfect. Need to do that. Use next Pokemon, yes. Oh, are we gonna be able to consistently run? No. No, we aren't. Yeah, that is annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. We don't have, like, a smoke ball or anything with us. Well, we're somewhat consistently running. The annoying thing is I really can't fight my way out either, because then I would be gaining XP. I can level up once, but I can't level up twice, because then it'll stop the repel trick from working. I did not realize that there were even higher level Golbats. Okay, I suppose the Lunatones probably go even higher level as well. It's just the Bagons that don't. Okay. There we go. First Bagon. Just gonna switch into Breloom. Spore? And let's just chuck an Ultra Ball and see how it does, honestly. Okay, it does nothing. Never mind, second one does catch it. We're good to go. There we go. There's first Bagon down. Nice, let's save, because why not? Okay, 2 more of those. Ow. Actually, the lower level Bagon being rarer makes it kind of, like, most interesting to go for specifically. Especially to, like, have as our unevolved one. Here we go, second Bagon. Just need to hope that they don't get poisoned from headbutting us. Okay, there we go. Caught that one right away. Save again, why not? We'll see. I might just let I might not bother re-upping Repel. We'll see if we can happen to get lucky and find a low-level Bagon, because actually a level 25 one, I think, is rare. Ow. Okay, that's enough. Why? I'm gonna switch my higher-level Pokemon to the front. That way we can run more consistently. I guess we can also surf back to the other side. Although, watch, with my luck, I'm gonna get the... I will find the rare level 25 one, and it's gonna have, like, amazing stats and hidden power type, and it's gonna make me want to evolve that one instead. Look at that, the rare level 25 one. Alright, cool. I definitely should have bought, at least one escape rope. Right, King. Cool, there we go. Nice, all 3 Bagons caught, and a beautiful shiny Lunatone for me to send over to my other games. Which I won't send anything cheeky back over to this game for it, either. I'll just send, like, a Zigzagoon or a Poochyena or a Wurmple or something. Just because I don't want to go against the whole spirit of the challenge. There's an item over here. Yeah, there we go. What's that one? Iron Tail. God. I guess this cave isn't that bad to get out of, honestly. Okay, cool. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, right, we didn't bring Gardevoir with us. Right, okay. Honestly, it would be faster to go through here and through Rustboro to get to, yep, Oh my freaking god, brain. The daycare. Freaking hell, why was that so hard to think up? Oh my god. Oh yeah, which I should nickname this, Lonatone while it's over here. I'll probably end up holding on to it until we get to the bonus section. Just because there's something that I kind of want to see if I can pull off doing. That is going to take a bit of prep work. And a connection to my Pokemon Emerald, which is where I'm most likely going to be sending this one. So, if I can get some of that connection all done at once. Oh, I just screwed myself. Well, let's heal up. Now we have to walk back. Oh, that's fine, though, because we would have had to walk anyway, because we need to go to, not bad. These are both pretty good for, mixed set. Salamence is pretty good in. So, yeah, not bad. Go ahead and swap these two. We need to go to Fortree anyway, so... yeah, not that big a deal. Who's here? Oh, Metagross. Right, Metagross is gonna go here. Yeah, and then our other two. These guys... frick, man, we might be able to finish, like, almost the whole challenge today. Damn. Yeah, no, we might be able to just finish this challenge here today. I have so many rare candies, and we only need to use 15 of them on this thing. Well, 16, because we need to use one on this guy as well. Let's clean up my party a little bit. Oops, no, put you down. We don't need you. Alright, you swap with this one. You swap with that one. You can just chill over here by yourself for now. Where the hell did I... Where's... oh, right, you were with me. Right, yeah. You needed to be with me. You... I guess don't technically need to come with me anymore, after all. If I'm not going to be using you for teleport. We'll still probably use it after all. Can I learn... no shot it can learn Ice Beam, right? That would be, like, insanity, right? Used. Mission 3. Let's see. We got... oh, we already... can learn Icy Wind and Ice Punch in Emerald via the move to access. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I might end up just going with Shadow Ball anyway, I guess. It's not going to be using the correct attack stat. Could go for, like, maybe Future Sight or something, or Hypnosis. Might not be terrible. We'll see. Okay, I still need you with me to get through, or up to the... yep. You just frickin' irk me. To get up the waterfall into the place. You know, the place. Oh, you know what? I will actually bring Gardevoir with me because we can probably solo Winona's gym with Gardevoir here. Yeah, so we'll put you there for now, I guess. And we're gonna level up these Bagons. So I'm actually gonna put you here. And boom, we'll grab this guy. Bam, and that guy, and bada boom, and bada bam. How many rare candies do I have on me? I feel like I have a spare one. Did I put that away? No, I do have a spare one. Perfect. So let's grab 15 rare candies. Our stack of 98. Go, 15 of those. Oops. One to you. Oh, we should take a peek at... Look at their moveset and see if there's anything that I want to grab early. Because we could even borrow our Everstone off of... Or we have 2 Everstones. Never mind. We don't even need to do it. So let's see. You... Bagon learns Dragon Claw at 49. Shelgon learns it at 69. Jeez. And Salamence learns it at 79. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to delay evolution. We also get Crunch a hell of a lot earlier, too. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our other Everstone, then. I think we have a spare one, right? We should. Oh, yeah, right there. Everstone. Perfect. Give this to Bagon here. And, where's our rare candies? We are gonna delay evolution, quite a while. Scary Face we don't need. That is nothing useful. Okay, once we get to 48, we want to take the Everstone off. Okay, now we learn Crunch. That is actually a good move. Well, a decent move. So... honestly, screw it. Let's get rid of Headbutt. Wild is a special attack boosting nature. It just doesn't drop your attack, so it's, like, decent for, Man, I wish my frickin' brain would work today. It's, not bad for a special attacker, because it's not like Adamant or Timid. Or, Modest or Timid. Alright, let's see. Be very careful here. Okay, so we're gonna give him this one. Perfect. Or, I suppose. We're gonna take the Everstone off. Give it one more. Now it is going to learn Dragon Claw as a Bagon. Yeah, I guess we'll get rid of Dragon Breath, I guess. Screw the paralysis chance. We'll let it evolve into Shelgon. Shelgon, whatever. Now, we'll give it another rare candy, and bada boom. Now, here's the question. Do I want to actually let it learn fly or not? Because I'm sure you're wondering, well, just get rid of Ember. Why do you even need that? Because I'm gonna replace Ember with Flamethrower. And like trying to decide, like, do I want focus energy for the crit? I guess there's no is there a scope lens in this game? Yes. Oh. But you can only get it in Emerald. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, screw it. I guess we will just go ahead and teach you fly. Alright, nice! Now we can finally fly. We don't need to rely on, teleport for everything. Oh, well, we still need to get the badge first. Duh. So, we do still need to rely on teleport for a little while longer. So, we can bring you with me, or put you away, though. We don't need to bring you with me. We'll keep Salamence on us for now, though, because why not? He's kind of fun. Let's get him a Flamethrower TM. Do we have one already? Probably not, because I know I used a few other things. Yeah, it's like 34 or something, right? I think so. No, apparently this is 34. It must be 35 or 6, I think. It's in the 30s. Let's go get Salamance's Flamethrower. Luckily, that is not that difficult. I think it's, what, 4,000 coins? Oh, this is the wrong one. 4,000 coins, right? Yeah, 35. Okay, 4,000. And carefully hit the buttons so that way I don't accidentally buy just 50 coins. Okay, cool. No, do not buy that one. This one. Flamethrower, nice. Go ahead and teach this to you. Rid of frickin' Ember, don't need that. And very, very nice. Now, we can make our way over to Fortree. And then, once we are done with Winona, we can walk down and go ahead and get a Registeel as well. Because having Salamence in our party will allow us to use Fly, obviously. Because we'll have it with us and we'll have beat Winona finally. We'll be able to go catch Registeel, and then we can go do the Elite Four. Screw it. I think we can just finish this whole challenge today, honestly. Alright, let's see. So, I don't think I've fought the Kecleon in front of the gym still. Nope, and I've not, which means I haven't fought any of the gym trainers either. Alright, let's go ahead and switch you to the front. We'll go ahead and get all this free XP on Gardevoir. Because we can just blast our way through this gym with Thunderbolt, I'm sure. Especially since we also have a little bit of healing from Shell Bell, and then we also have Calm Mind for a boost if we, for whatever reason, feel we need it. Which this gym battle is also not, as double battle oriented as it is in Emerald. And I do not remember half of these Ruby Sapphire gyms. I mostly just replay Emerald. Every once in a while, I'll replay Ruby and Sapphire as well. Train's going by again. Good to have window closed. Somewhat. Oops. So we'll fight this guy. Very avoidable trainer, but might as well fight him anyway. Or maybe he's not. Maybe there's like a specific angle that you actually have to fight him. Either way, we'll just fight him anyways. Alright, cool. Healed up to full. Very, very nice. Don't even... What? How do we even take damage? Shoot, I need to... Yeah, that's how you end up fighting him. Alright, cool. And it is Winona time. Let's go ahead and save. Take a double little peeksy doodle at our thing. All I got written down for pre-badge 6 is Beg Online. We still cannot get, which we have gotten at this point. Let's scroll way down here. There we go. Finally gotten our Beg Online. This is obviously Kingdra. Can't get that until the bonus section. This is the Beldam family. Can't get those guys until the bonus section. Registeel we can get as soon as we beat this. Lottie, we can get one of them in the pre-Elite Four section, which is technically the same as the bonus section, I guess, really. But there are, like, a few things that we will be able to get without any additional, like, interaction from an outside source whatsoever. And, obviously, Lati As is that for us, because it is this game, naturally. Latios, we'll be able to get in the bonus section, and then Kyogre. And then Rayquaza, we can get in the post-Elite Four section, so right before the bonus section. So, yeah, looks like we're good to go. Drop a save. I think I already did. Let's see, so we're at... 170. I kind of got a little lost in the sauce on keeping full track of everything for my little cheat sheet, but I've kept track of most of it. Alright, let's see. We get Guts first. That's not the best thing. Do I risk it? Because it's probably going to go for... Oh, okay. I figured it would go for Double Team. Yeah, no, I think we're, like, big chillin'. We've still got the animations on. I never turned them off, so we are good on that front. Back up to full. Okay, yeah, she doesn't have Tropius in this game. Interesting. Okay. Bam. I think our Swellow is swapped out for a freaking Swablu for whatever reason in Emerald. But there we go. We finally, whoops, have all the badges. It took way too long, but we finally done it. Okay, we need to go catch one singular Pokemon. And then, as crazy as it is, we are allowed to fight the Elite Four. So we are going to have to devise a team of things to put together for what we're going to want to bring in. I think I've got a pretty solid idea on what I want to bring. I don't think we'll have any overlap, hopefully. Maybe we'll do a little candying to get everybody caught up on levels. We'll see. Anywho, I'm gonna read this. Gotta go to the center of the room, and we've got to use Fly. Now we can do Bada Boom. Registeel Chamber open. Now we can go catch our final Reggie. Let's go ahead and switch Breloom to the front. Save. This is the only Pokemon that we need to catch for this section, so this is an easy one. 174 next entry. Or not 4, 3. I don't know why I this is an easy one. Immediately it says the wrong thing. Yeah, that's my brain for you. Okay. We've saved. Let's go. So we're gonna... He'll probably, yeah, he's gonna take a handful. Ooh, especially if he's popping curses. He's definitely gonna take a few headbutts. We can probably get him in. Oh, nice. Get a flinch. Nice. Okay. That's probably about 10%. Yeah, we're just gonna pelt him with Timer Ball, or Ultra Balls for a few turns. And then we'll switch to the timers. He's probably gonna wake up this turn. Yep. Okay, now he's actually got a few more contact moves than Regice did. Let's go ahead and switch to timers. So I'm a little worried that he... Oh no! He can't get poisoned because he's a steel type. Right! We don't actually need to worry about Effect Spore screwing with us too much. The, like, quote, worst Effect Spore will do is paralyze it, which will have a slightly lower chance of catching than Sleep. But right, where he's a steel type, he can't get poisoned. There's no, like, corrosive or anything in this gen. So I think the only way to be a steel type that's poisoned is if you get poisoned as a Ditto and then transform into a steel or poison type. Okay, Timer Ball, come on. Oh, nice. Perfect. Effect Spore put him right back to sleep. Oh, and that also confirms Ancient Power makes contact in this game. That's scary. Don't really love that. Luckily, again, it's on this one that it doesn't really matter that much, but... Oh my god, bro, come on. They're not even shaking, like, at all. We've got to be past the 30 turn mark. Or 31 turn mark. Like, these things have got to be capped out. There we go! Finally. Just needed to complain a little bit. There we go. Nice. Cool. That is all we needed to be able to go into challenge the Elite Four. Sadly, I never actually went over that far, so yeah, that's unfortunate. But we can go to Sootopolis, and that's pretty close. Alright. Move you actually over to that side instead. Okay, cool. Let's heal up and head over to Evergrande City. That's the end of that section as well. That was the only thing that we specifically needed Fly for any reason. So with that out of the way, we can go challenge the Elite Four. Cool. Oh, you know what? Let's put you up front for now, I guess. I'm not gonna worry about fighting a lot of the trainers. Just because, like, we've got so many rare candies. If I need to level things up, we can just candy them. Wait. Waterfall. That's why we still got my Lodic with us. Okay. Cool. Made it here. The Wally fight is at the end of the cave in Ruby Sapphire, I want to say. Oh, we might want somebody for Flash, though. Yeah. Yeah. A Hoenn Victory Road always freaking confuses me. There's our, You? One that knows Flash? No, it's the one we evolved into Kadabra. Flash, right? No, you don't know Flash. Who the hell do we teach Flash to? Oh, do we just not teach it to anybody? We probably just didn't teach it to anybody, honestly. I mean, I guess I can just teach that to Gardevoir instead of teleport, because we don't need teleport anymore now that we can finally fly. Why can Breloom wear Flash? That's... Alright. We can make our way through Victory Road. We don't need to catch anything in here. We've already caught everything that we can in the entire game so far. You know, up to this moment at least. And evolved. Caught and evolved everything that we possibly can up to this moment. Oh, you know, now that we can fly, we should go back and see if I was right and if I haven't actually picked up that amulet coin or not. Or if I did just somehow beans it and throw the frickin' thing away. Because now we can fly back to Little Root. Walk back. Okay, yeah, no, we literally just never picked it up. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a bit better. That makes me feel a lot better, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna give... Let's see. I'm gonna give my Lodic back the EXP share, so it can gain some XP while we're grinding. I think I'm gonna give... We'll give Gardevoir the amulet coin instead. And we'll give the Shell Bell to Salamence, I guess. Oh, and I can just put this Everstone away. That can go away, that can go away. Cool. Work our way through Victory Road. Alright. Need just about every single TM in the whole game, I think, to get through. I think the only TM you don't need to get through here is... Oh, wow, there are high-level wild Pokemon here. I think it's 2. You don't need Dive, and you don't need Cut. I think other than that, you need every single other TM, well, or Fly, I guess. So, I guess that's only like half of them. Oh, no! Yike, I should use Psychic there. Luckily, we hit through the confusion. Hello. What are you gonna use? Oh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, eek. Okay, well, glad that didn't do anything to me, because that could have been really dangerous. Lairon has, like, no... Okay, I should have gone for a... boost, I guess? Okay. We got the special defense drop, so yeah, no, we're pretty cooking there. Yeah, we'll switch out on that. Don't really have anything good to hit this. Oh, well, you've got a Crunch. I guess that's something. As it one-shots. Okay, cool. No. No, you don't need to learn that. Let's see. Nice. Let's go ahead and grab whatever that is. Protein. Oh, right, we still have that active. Okay. Oh, well, there, that makes up for the Forest Store we just used. I think we are actually going the correct way, even. Emphasis on think. Because this Victory Road is the one that confuses me the most. We need a boost for that? Oh, did, bro. Oh, that was, you know, that was the most obvious thing ever. I should have boosted there on that heal turn. Alright. Nah. I guess so. Well, no, now we can't get rid of anything anyway, because we've taught you Flash, so... Or that's an HM that's... can't be overwritten. I think we need to go up the waterfall, not the stairs. Want to fight this guy? Not particularly, but we will anyway. Okay, that's not that bad. That is, though. See, that's what I expected Winona's one to do. But I guess it wasn't fast enough. We're really not necessarily strong into electric, are we? Probably gonna boot. A heal? Yeah. I probably should have switched, honestly. Oh, no, we're fine. Is this gonna take you out? Nowhere close. Oh, but we got the full para. Hell yeah. Nice. Carnivore the goat. Use a couple of these. Full heal, very nice. Anything over here? Trainer, I don't really feel like fighting. Cool. Oops. Super repel. I think we want to go up here. And there. I think that's most of the way out. We just gotta fight this dude and Wally, and I think that's it. Does this guy have a Wobbuffet? No, okay, phew. How did I think he did? Oh, nice. Glad we switched before he set that up. Okay, yeah, I think it's just Wally left. Let's go ahead and save. He kind of ambushes us a little bit. Oh, okay, we can go ahead and save again, because I guess it's a little bit later. There we go. Alright, Wally, let's do this. Whose Gardevoir is the stronger one? That's actually a tad annoying. Is he gonna heal, though? He is. Wally, you're so predictable. I don't think we care. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it matters at this point. We're +3. Okay, that's a little annoying. Don't do that. Oh, no, brother. Okay, it's fine. Seek. Nice, that's Wally trounced. And Elite Four reached. We haven't even quite hit 3 hours yet. I think we're gonna keep going, and I think we're just gonna finish this whole challenge today. Why the hell not? Let's see. Do we have any? We don't have any hyper potions, do we? We've just got full restores and max potions and revives. Or full restores and super potions, I mean. Speaking of, let's go ahead and grab out a bunch of those. Let's grab out of 5s, full heals, a few more stores, all that good stuff. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, that's, well, that kind of is. Take that too. Nice. Oh, perfect. Another full restore. Seek. Alright, let's see. This should be, like, an insane amount of healing items. I could just bring a stack of each if I really felt like it, but honestly, this should be fine. A lot of this other stuff is just kind of not really that important. We could feed some things some proteins if we had some, physical attackers that we wanted to bring with us. Who else do I want to bring? Well, I guess the best question is, who do we need to bring? Breloom will handle the first guy, no problem. We can just bap 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 with Mach Punch. And Breloom will handle the first guy, no problem. Salamence can handle the second one with Crunch. See, now both of them have things for ice, but they're also both weak to ice. So Glacia is a little scary. We can probably handle the Celios and Walrein with Gardevoir. So it's really only a matter of getting rid of the Glalie. So that shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. And then Drake is last. Drake shouldn't be too bad between Salamence, and I think we can teach Milotic Ice Beam. So that is pretty... That makes Drake pretty free. And then Steven. Steven's team is actually quite... diverse. Like, he isn't really that much of a steel-type specialist as you might think. Let's actually look at his team. Steven. Typed in Steven, and the first thing that came up on my Google results was Steven Steele JoJo. Alright, Ruby Sapphire for Grand City. So he's got Skarmory, Claydol, Aggron, Cradily, Armaldo, and Metagross. Yeah, so his team is only actually half steel type. Okay, so Milotic should cover Claydol and probably Armaldo pretty well. Cradily might be a little annoying, but we should be able to scrape together a way to take that out. I kind of want to bring Swampert as well, just because it was my starter. So that would give us something else for like Aggron. It's not really do much against Skarmory. We've got Thunderbolt that we can use on Skarmory. I almost want to bring... I like, almost am tempted to bring this Linoone. It's just because this Linoone has been with us for so long. I definitely want to bring... I think this is the team I want to bring. I think this is the team I want to go with. But... Linoone here gives us a sack if we need it. Which, again, is not a Nuzlocke, so... I probably still won't be using healing items in battle. What level is Steven's team? 58 is Steven's level cap. Its lowest is 55. Okay. Well, Breloom is way over that, so Breloom is going to be kind of a bit of like an exception. But I guess let's candy most of my team up to, oh. I want to just bring all of my rare candies with me. I want to just bring them all. Let's see. I gotta sort out this item problem, because your item is useless. I don't really want you holding the, don't really want you holding the EXP share, and if I'm teaching it Ice Beam, then I should definitely probably give it the Never Melt Ice, because we do have that. I kind of want to give Swampert, your, Mystic Water. Obviously, Swampert, you know, obviously already is a water type, but Surf, like Mystic Water boosted Surf will definitely be pretty solid. Which Swampert learns EQ at some point, right? We probably should have withheld Evolution, but obviously we... That. 52. Okay, that's not bad. That's not terrible. That's doable. Where's all my rare candies? We've got 84 total. So, let's let's see. Let's get everybody up to 50 for now, and we'll bring the rest of them with me in there. And, if we need to candy anything while we're in there, we can. Because obviously we should probably go into Steven with a little bit higher levels than 50, but we'll see. We'll see how we do, how we're feeling. Luckily we've got a ton of these guys saved up. Is Attract gonna be useful? Is his team like got set in the, it doesn't seem like they have, or they do have set, genders. I kept wanting to say natures, but I knew that was wrong. They do have set genders, but they're all male. So where I happened to get a male Feebas instead, and that was the one I evolved, Attract is going to be completely useless. Love that. I should probably get... do I want that? You know what? Yes, I do. Because Skarmory has Toxic. Do I want to just have Recover to be able to spam that? Because we're going to get rid of a couple of these. We'll probably get rid of both of these. I'm going to want to put in the last slot. That's the question that arises there. Obviously, Ice Beam will... That one's a no-brainer. And... yeah. Actually, we probably even have a... actually, no, I think that's on the abandoned ship, and we never did end up going there. I guess we could teach it Toxic ourselves? And we could have Toxic and Recover. And just, like, Surf and Ice Beam. It's really only... That's gonna be our best options, honestly, sadly. Or we could go with, like, Protect or something. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of good options. Sets in this game. Too bad. Yeah, I think we'll ditch Safeguard. We'll just plan on killing what's-his-face before he, like, really Toxic to me. We gotta get up to 50. I'll give Swampert to 52, because I want him to have Earth. I don't want to use my Earthquake. Nah, I don't think we need that, really. There we go. Earthquake. Let's teach that instead of... Oh my god, you're terrible. Honestly, not really a whole lot that much more I can give. Honestly, well, I could give it Ice Beam as well, which... I might, honestly. I might buy 2 Ice Beam TMs. A lot of coin. Yeah. Probably... I want to leave. We'll leave Mudshot. Okay. Let's see. Let's... go ahead and fly over here to the move deleter. Oh, we're on TV. Oh, for the Name Raider show. Nice. Cool. Yes, we are gonna... You forget... We'll get rid of dive first. Oh yeah, we gotta... Right, we wanna put cast form. We need to go here and buy 2 Ice Beam TMs. That is gonna be expensive. Or actually, hold on. Do I need to buy 2, or do I happen to already have 2? Or 1? Do I happen to already have 1 of them? Trying to think what else would be like a decent Pokemon to bring with us in general if I was to bring a 6th. I really don't know, honestly. Alright, there we go. Now we can go ahead and buy this one. No. Buy this one twice. There we go. Nice, and we got 2 Ice Beams. We are going to teach 1 of those to you. Alright, and you just learn it immediately because you had an empty spot. And we're going to teach the other one to you. To finally get rid of Tackle. Alright. And now that we have candied you, you don't need that EXP share. We'll give you the Never Melt Ice. It feels so nice to finally have, frickin' fly, so we can just walk into, like, we can just actually walk into a Poke Center and not have to worry about, uh-oh, this is gonna mess up my teleport location. So handy. Never Melt Ice, we want to give that to you. Okay, so now the only Pokemon that doesn't have an item is Breloom, which I have an idea. Let's grab you. So you're in your spot. Correct. I have an idea for what Breloom could hold. And then we still have this theoretical other as well. Take this boat? No. Okay. Well, that shuts that down. You can either give Breloom the Silk Scarf, or, I mean, we could also get rid of Headbutt, actually. Is there a better attack we could run other than Headbutt? That could... Solid. God. Not... Only... The only grass move we can relearn is Mega Drain. We can't get Giga Drain back, so we use a TM for. The only grass TMs are Bullet Seed, Giga Drain, and Solar Beam. Oh boy. You know, honestly, the only thing I'm really thinking of that would be better than Headbutt at this rate is Strength. Yeah. Okay. I want to bring a 6th Pokemon. That is the real question. Do what we want to bring. Oh, and I kind of want to change your item. Get a... think might need to... Oh, it's a trick house thing. I mean, I guess we could plow through the trick house. Some more of those challenges real quick, because that does have a lot of useful items in it. Oh, that's where we get the smoke ball as well. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, that's Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. This game. Whatever. I don't really care that badly, I guess. Oh, what about a black belt? I think that's an annoying one, too. Yeah, we can only get it... We have to thief it off of a specific trainer. From the 4th rematch or later. The only way to get a black belt item. Okay. We gave you the... Yeah, maybe... I think what we'll do instead is we'll take this shell bell off of you and we'll give that to them, and we'll give Salamence, we'll give that our charcoal. Where is... You're holding it? Yeah. We can give Salamence this charcoal, and that'll boost the damage of its flamethrower a little bit more. Now, we need to answer this question. Do we want to bring a 6th Pokemon? I don't want to bring any of the legendaries. I feel like that's a little cheap, especially since we're already bringing a pseudo-legendary and a Pokemon higher than the Champion's Ace. I think we'll... I mean... Ooh, excuse me. Or... we could wrap up now and finish this in the next stream. We could do that as well. Might need to do... I'm gonna need to do some kind of trickery. Or will I have until next week? Well, and I can... I haven't decided what I want to do. Because the bonus section is going to take, like, a little while to do everything, but not, like, too super long. It is going to take a little while. So, I don't know what I want to do. I think we will wrap up. Something I want to try to get ready for the next time. So I'm going to have to do some work outside of this game. Team Raider show. So really. Oh, well, I guess this save does have a dead battery. Anywho, I think that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, a subscribe, a comment, all that kind of fun stuff. I did plan on going a little further, but I think I want to save the Elite Four and the, like, post-Elite Four and the event bonus section. I want to save all that for its own stream. So we're going to do that next time. I'll try to set up some stuff outside of this game, so that way we can have some extra fun stuff going on, to kind of get a few extra Pokemon that you wouldn't normally be able to catch in Sapphire. A lot of extra Pokemon you wouldn't normally be able to catch in Sapphire. We're going to be doing a lot of different funky things. So yeah, I need to try to set that up. Hopefully I can do it, like, on my own. I might need to get a little help from an intervening source. But either way, I'm going to wrap up for now. If you enjoyed, leave some love. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, share with a friend. Check out the TikTok, check out the Twitch, follow on both of those. And yeah, this is the first time we've ended a stream with 0 rare candy pickups. That's crazy. We're probably not going to get any in the next one either. So that 35 is going to continue to be the high score for the rest of the challenge, because there's only one more stream left of this challenge. That's crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave your love, and I will see you guys all in the next one. I think we will actually be able to stream Monday, hopefully. This upcoming week. Hopefully I can stream Monday. If not, then Tuesday for sure. We will be going ahead and finishing up this challenge. Is crazy. I probably could have done it today, but my headphones are kind of starting to squeeze my head a little too much. And yeah, kind of want to take a break. We're gonna cut that for today. I need to do some prep work for everything afterward anyways, so yeah, I can do that prep work in the meanwhile, and we finish it all up next time. So yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.